Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. And of course, we're diving into today's recap. It's May 25th here. We're going to talk about my day trades and, well, bonus, we'll talk about some of my swing trades as well with AMC, GME, and KOSS and all the craziness going on with that in the market. So let's dive right into it. I'm going to show you my progress for today. First off, I'm up 115 bucks. Which is good that I'm green, but it's not necessarily that much in relation to what I typically trade or how much I typically trade. So anyways, yeah, 115 bucks. Okay, but I need to make some improvements there. So let's look at the progress for today. So actually today I started red, had a couple red trades and started negative 50, and was able to climb out of that, and with little steps in the right direction, just keep making good trades. Got all the way out up to a high of 119, made 2 bad trades, and then 2 other good trades, got back to 115. So that was the progress for today. Let's talk about what I traded. I traded PIRS, LEDS, BDL, and that was it. But PIRS was the main one today. So let's focus on that one for now. So this morning, I thought today was going to be another choppy, slow day because I really didn't see much to trade this morning, and I was sitting around just waiting for something to pop up. And PIRS was one that I was watching. It was kind of at the top of the list for me. However, it hit a lot of areas of resistance where it would just fade after that. And so I felt like it just went sideways for quite a bit. So it wasn't completely a great stock to trade, at least this morning. However, things changed quite a bit later in the afternoon and the thing really ripped. So anyways, let's look at it. Here we go. I made, let's see. I made a couple, or actually a ton of trades on this thing today. And I took a nibble in this area. So first trade on this thing, right in here, around 294, and it was trying to, break out of that area of this spot right here, this 295 previous high. I knew there might be some resistance there, so I didn't want to go in super heavy. I made a nice light little trade, and got myself in the green, which was good. But to actually go backwards, I did trade it earlier this morning, right in here. This is where I got my first negative trade. It was negative 50 bucks. And I was hoping in this area right here, as it was trending up, thought we'd get a consolidation at this point right in here, and then a breakout. And we kind of did later on, but my trade was earlier, so I had to actually stop out for a loss, negative 50 bucks. Trended down, and it did get a spike up, but it couldn't break through that 266 area and just faded. So just from that move alone, I wasn't loving this stock to begin with. And from there, went up and did this high, 294. I didn't trade it in there, and it faded, so I felt good about that decision. I'm not trying to just chase it down. However, it fell, consolidated a bit, and came back up. So I wanted to see, hey, we might get the chance to break this high. I hopped in for a trade, and it was a green trade, just a very small one because I got in and out. I was just worried about there's a resistance. So I was actually right on that, and it faded from there. And then, I thought it was going to just continue on downhill. And however, it corrected, popped back up really quick, and wanted to retest the high. So I got in again and got a nice small little scalp trade right in here, and was able to capitalize on that. I'm glad I did that because the thing just came crashing down right in here after it ripped up. So just being conscious of that, and that's how I felt like the market has been for the last couple of days, is just kind of this choppiness where it, a stock like this one, it looks like it really wants to move up, and it just doesn't hold anything. It would have been nice for this thing to move up, come back down a little bit, find some support maybe back in here at the resistance area, and then take off again, but it was a little tricky because it just ripped completely down and it faded from there. So after that, that's when we got the huge move up here, and we broke that previous high, and the thing just started going up fast. And it just got a little tricky for me because I kept telling myself there's going to be a high at some point, and then, you know, this thing's going to have a nasty red candle, because what was happening, it was continuously going up, and there weren't any serious pullbacks. I mean, this was one of them, and this is actually where I got trapped. So, yeah, let's go to this area, because I remember this one in particular. This whole area here, I was looking at, once this made this green move here, this candle up, it pulled back just a little bit, looked like it was going to consolidate, and so I hopped in for a move here to ride like possibly a new leg higher, and it was a fake out, and you know, had a huge red candle coming down. So I'm sitting down, you know, red on this area, still holding the position and thinking, damn, do I have to cut this one for loss? Is this the whole area where it really does come crumbling down? That's kind of what I was thinking. However, next two candles, it stabilized, and then it ripped back through all that. So I ended up selling it for a break even on the way up here, because I didn't completely trust it, but it went through that area and continued on. But I took my break even trade on it, and then the thing just continues. So, you know, I was looking in for areas to get in, but I was also worried that this thing was just gonna have a nasty red candle and create a huge backside to this whole move. So yeah, that's kind of my take on what happened today. And I ended up, you know, stopped trading this thing. My last trade I sold at 340 and kind of called it quits there. I was up, you know, well, up $115 at that point, and then I felt huge FOMO because this thing, you know, continued on, but I just felt like I don't know, I didn't want to go chasing it, and I wanted to find a better spot to get in, and by that time, it's already, you know, the end of the market. So, but look at this thing, after hours continues, explodes up, boo, nice move. So anyways, today, once again, I'm green, but I'm not necessarily happy with the trades on it today. Some of them were good, but I don't know, I just didn't trade at my best performance today. So hopefully you guys made some great money on this one. Let me know in the comments if you traded PIRS and made some good money on, or let me know if you're red on it. You know, maybe this one got the best of you and you're red on it. I've, you know, definitely been there before. You know, the leading gapper in the market, I've been red on before plenty of times. So feel your pain there. Let's talk about the swing trades real quick with you, for you guys. I did decide to get into the momentum, all the craziness that's going on with AMC, GME, and KOSS. And I decided, you know what, let me try out just a few swing trades with these stocks as they are consolidating, and there's a lot more news of, you know, the retail traders getting in and trying to push out the hedge funds in their short position. So I'm along for the ride. This is, you know, more of a fun thing for me to watch and see it unfold. And of course, I'd like to make some awesome money from it, but I'm curious to just see how far this thing can really go. So I plan on holding this, you know, a few days, maybe a week, maybe two. I don't know, maybe even a month. That's kind of stretching it for me, but I just want to see what these stocks bring or their potential. So let me just show you my average position, my average price for each one. Kind of go from there, because I did add recently to AMC. I'm not in at a great price, but something decent at this point. So I'm in at 1270 on AMC. Sitting up 27% on it, which is good. And today was an exciting day because we had a really big push on these stocks. So AMC had a, let's call it like a 20% gain today. Really great move. So awesome to see that. On GME, My average price is 158. I'm up 30% on that, looking all right. And like I said, I don't know what's to come of these. There's a lot of talk, a lot of chatter going on about these meme stocks and what they could potentially bring. So we'll see. So that's my position 158 on GameStop. And I also did get some KOSS a while back at the end of April. This one I like because it might not have as much potential to move, but if it does, it's a huge move like we saw in the past here. And not saying that that will happen again, but KOSS has seemed to be one of those stocks that follows AMC and GME, kind of like a sympathy move. So I figured I'd add a position in KOSS too. So those are my three swing trades. We'll see what brings, what the future brings for those. But yeah, today was mainly PIRS and tried my best, but didn't perform that great. But I am green, which helps out. So one last recap before we go here. You guys saw the progress and the calendar here. So calendar for this month not looking great. Last week was rough. I did have 4 green days, but they were all small green days. I had my nasty red day on Friday on, what was it, NVS? ANVS. So go back and look at that video. That's probably one of my best ranking videos right now because I had a nasty trade on it. It was up huge on the day. It was like, it went up 260%. So if you want to see, how's it possible that a stock moves up that much and I completely bomb it? It happens. I'm not the best trader, gonna admit that straight up, but I'm just showing you guys my progress and what's going on. So yeah, that's it for that, and hoping to maybe have a turnaround on this week. That would be nice. Try to neutralize this month and then get geared up for the next month. So that's it for now. Take care. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed this, because I really do appreciate you guys. And that's it for now.